But I generally just want to get straight into the action to let you know about what is good value in there, what needs to be changed down the line, what is going to be what you get from the event, or the subscription, because your money is going into your cold hard working cash is going into this particular new Summoner Sigil, and you need to find out, is it going to be worth it for you? We've already surmised that you'll need to buy it via the Summoner's Market to get the best value possible, to get the most Sigil credits and also get the most units from this particular base purchase of subscription on a monthly basis. It's up to you how you value the perks that you get as part of it, but to be honest, they are incredibly good. Some things I wish were for free to play, but what can you do? That's Kabam. They want this to be in this particular subscription service. So the cold hard facts of this is that it is worth $119.88 per year. You get from it 5,540 units, providing you go via the web store, and also $170-ish of value in units means that you are getting something that is good value for money. I think a lot of people that bought the Summoner Sigil beforehand, as it is at the moment, will probably understand that that is the case right now. So fun fact, did you know that if you buy the Collector's Daily card, which is a unit-based card, and say you get to access it over the course of a year, it equates to 8,820 units of value for the price of $59.88. That's, again, another great deal to grab. Low amount of spend for maximum return. I love that. So on the subject of the actual value, it is a bit difficult to 100% say that $170 is the matching price. Why? Because in the web store, prices and bonus units are different. Like if you buy the Allfather's Odin Vault, it's 3,410 units, plus what seems to be 855 units on top of that. Which then means that for the price of $99, you're then getting more units than you would do in-game based on the value of this as the approach. And therefore, if you're then adding something else to that, like the Black Panther's treasure, for example. Again, another thing where that's 2,000 plus the 4,000 is up to 6,000 units. So saying that it's, oh yeah, well, if you go to the in-game, it's $140 to $50 worth of value. If you go to the web store, it is actually a lot less than comparable. So I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. That is a very big rabbit hole. Let's now focus the attention on the weekly bundle, something that adds up over the course of 52 weeks of a year. That is, and I'm going to be prioritizing Valiant, Paragon, and Thronebreaker. Sorry, players lower than that. In a nutshell, go get it if you want to, because it gives you 20 units per time and also some extra stuff with it. You have to assess if that's going to be good value to make you have further progression. But there are elements of just slithers of value, starting off with this. So we've got on screen right now, first of all, Valiant. There's 23,400,000 gold on offer, 52 full energy refills, 104 level 4, and level 5 health potions because it's times 2'd. There's 36,407 star shards, 52 7-star signature stones, 15,600 6-star relic shards, and 78,000 5-star relic shards. Make your assessment if that is going to be a value for you, and an estimated 21 million, or is that more than that? Is that more zeros? Do I have to put like a thing in there? It could be 216 million actually. No, it is 21. It's 21 million. 21 million. I will add this in for hell's sake there. 21.6 million refined XP, which is going to be important to level up throughout the year. If you're Paragon, that's different. Things are downgraded slightly, and you'll be getting 6-star signature stones and at least just over 1 and a quarter, I want to say, of a 7-star there, or 1 over 1/3. 1 and 1/3, whatever. 52 level 5 health potions, it goes down, but of course energy refills remain the same. Your amount of gold is slightly downgraded, but not ridiculously. For Thronebreaker, you're going to take home a lot of 3-star relics, I must admit. Unless I got that calculation wrong. I don't think so, but yeah, that's a strange one. Lots of 6-star shards and other health potions as well. So there's a good take home for everybody. The units, by the way, are incorporated into that 5,540 unit package that you get. There's me holding a bunch of units. Back to seriousness, if you want to check out the Black ISO Market trade-in, because it is good, but there are some kind of like scary scary things, because you're effectively taking these items right here, which you can see on the screen, and they mount up, whether or not 6-star shards or relic shards, and you're transferring them into the items you see on here. The purchase limit means that the volume that you kind of grab is, of course, going to be, you're going to lose a lot to gain a lot. And what I've done on the spreadsheet is I've done volume per year you lose and what you gain as a result. And it gives the indication, like just kind of like, we'll just cover this section right here, is that if you trade in a grand total of, and we'll just pluck out an example right here, 260 tier 5 basic catalysts, you get 26 tier 6 basic catalysts back. So there's a lot to lose, but also there's kind of like a good amount to gain overall from that. And the way that you kind of come to that particular sum is that you would take the first number. So you take the fact that you're investing 10 per time. And I've done the kind of like the pre-calculation there of how we do it. We do purchase limit times 13. That's pretty much it. The purchase limit for the tier 6 basic is 2 times 13 equals 26. So I've done 13 rotations in it because it's done as a 28-day refresh. Now, if you take 365 days of a year, you then divide that by 28, you get 13.03. So I've just rounded it to 13, just for the purpose of calculation safety with it. There's probably going to be a little bit of kind of issue with that, but hey, look, it gets the job done. Like for one of the spicier items, 7-star signature stones, it's 5 6-star signature stones to 7. And that will be worked out like this. So the loss to the gain. So the loss would be the volume. The volume you invest in is 5. You then times that by the purchase limit. The purchase limit is 8. That equals 40. I should bring this into shot, 40. And then it's times 13 because that is the amount of rotations, 520. And that's how many 6-star signature stones you're investing in to what you get back from it, which in a nutshell is you take 13, you times it by the purchase limit, which is 8, and then you get 104, which then gives us the grand total at the end. As I repair this on the fly, because I've just realized that says, I should say 6-star, not 5-star signature stones. All that information can be found in the spreadsheet and a link in the description. And of course, the video serves the purpose of explaining this because people will just look at it and go, what? Going a bit further to explain, there is another tab, but it's a work in development. The reason being it's in development is that this is not exactly easy to explain. So on the website, well, it is easy to explain and it isn't. On the website, you will have the option with the web store of trading in. You trade in 75, you not trade in, sorry, you buy from the web store, you get 75 sigil credits. If you buy in game, you get 60. Why would you want to do in game? I know some people are limited to game, but if you're able to do it in the web store, you get more value back as a result with units or with credits on your monthly sigil bundle that you get. And that sigil bundle will get you 75 times 12, which gets you 900 tokens. Or credits, sorry. These credits then will be exchanged for some of the items that you see right here. They do have a purchase limit of 1 week on their refresh, and a lot of them, actually all of them, have a 1 purchase limit a time. So you're effectively going into the store and grabbing like, okay, I grab 1 of 1 item, 1 week, and then you're like, right, I have to wait about 20 weeks, let's say, in order to grab it. Now, there are 52 weeks of the year, and the rest of the year, what you're doing, you're accumulating your tokens. So you're accumulating your tokens over a length of time. And by accumulating the tokens, you can then make a decision to buy more spicier things. Here's the example on screen right now. Because it obviously resets, like the buying the 7-star, you know, is 260. It's kind of downgraded now. I do have, by the way, if you're wondering why have you got some, I've got them from like that's nearly that's gonna be 4 years old. Those tokens right there, I've had them for a long time. That's when I used to spend in the game, and of course I don't and haven't done since 2021 December, or yeah, I think it was like later December 2021. Anyway, to get to the point of the spending, or spending your tokens, you've got to be very careful on how you spend them. As I said, you'll be buying them for the first 20 weeks of the year of the little increments. If you want something bigger, you're going to buy it at the end of it. But if you're buying little things over the course of that first part of the year, or you're hoarding, why are you hoarding? Because if you hoard for like one big item, like the 7-star, like say you're hoarding for a Titan crystal, 700, you can't buy it until the end part of the year. In fact, it'll probably be like 9 months in, 8 or 9 months into the actual kind of like cycle of the sigil that you'll be able to get it. And by that time, you're probably going, oh great, I've bought that on month 9. And then you're like, oh, hang on, I need to then get October, November, December. Oh, I haven't been buying any of the revives. I can only buy, a slim amount of revives for that time. You could have been kind of like accumulating stuff, but saving some back and doing a little bit of a saving planner. So you've got to be careful about that. You don't want to kind of like blow your load too early, or save up your load and find out it's actually not worth it to do that. I also think the Kabam might as well drop a change in the sigil somewhere in the year, especially if they do a new progression, but that's just a theory from myself. Anyway, if you're looking for like a quick scenario, I will be breaking this down more, but here's a quick example. 1 Titan crystal and 20 level 4 revives, 900 apiece. Or 20 revives at 100 cost, and those will be the level 2 ones. That's different, isn't it? A little bit different. It's just it will cost more. Like you could do instead like a different like element of it by saying, well, if you don't get the Titan crystal, you could get like a ton of revives. But I've got to do more spend scenarios for this. But this is why it's in development, because it's just going to take too long, and I didn't want to make this video like super long and cover, I don't know, about 20 different spend scenarios. It's just best safe for me to build up that spreadsheet more and then deliver it and go, hey, here you go. This is for you once you start off and for the rest of the year. So good luck to you on your choices with that one. But we'll get an update to the spreadsheet done at some point in the next week or so. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much for watching. And what are you going to do with your sigil? Will you get it? As I said, there is some good value there, but that's what you'll get over the course of the year. Do you think it's going to be good value? Is it going to be something for you? Are you avoiding it? Are you free to play and don't care? Thoughts in the comments. Much love and goodbye for now.